Dave here. Ann Arbor has a soul, and it's built on one simple idea: local first. We support our local shops, our local workers, and our local accountability. We aren't a town that readily rolls out the red carpet for out-of-state corporate giants. For the last few weeks, I've been showing you how the DDA was moving toward building a shadow department, a plan that would have locked the public union out of downtown for the next 30 years and handed the keys to a private corporation from Tennessee. But today I have an update that proves the local first spirit is still very much alive. Because you spoke up, because you shared the data, and because you demanded better for our neighbors, we have officially secured a seat at the table. The DDA has begun working directly with the AFSCME union on a resolution to provide a fair path forward for a union-led public service downtown maintenance team. Where we were once being bypassed, we are now being heard. We are finally in the room where the decisions are made, negotiating a future that keeps Ann Arbor jobs in Ann Arbor hands. We got here because we refused to accept the management math, and we pulled back the curtain on the actual opponent we're facing: a $52 million 30-year uncancelable subscription to a corporation called Block by Block. We made it clear that their goal isn't the gold standard for Ann Arbor. Their goal is profit for their shareholders. We highlighted the mission creep, the fact that the DDA was drifting away from infrastructure to play CEO of a private public works department. We showed them that the maintenance debt is real. Over the last few years, the city has installed massive amounts of new infrastructure, such as bike lanes and pedestrian islands, and while they make for safer traffic, the studies used to justify them never factored in the labor to maintain them. You can't run a standard plow through a protected lane, and you can't standard sweep a bump out. Management built a 2026 city on a 1995 maintenance plan and budget. We proved that instead of paying a corporate premium to bail them out of that planning error, they should be investing in the permanent unionized staff who actually own the street. Our seat at the table is about more than just wages. It's about service. We want to prevent the logistical nightmares that would arise in the miscoordinations between private contractors and our public workers. We don't want residents to be victims of a system where a digital ticket gets bounced back and forth between a private company and the city while the hazard stays on the sidewalk. We want a unified team with local accountability. Now, I want to be clear, we are still in the early stages of this planning, and while getting into the room was a massive victory, the heavy lifting of the negotiations is just beginning. We are working to ensure there is a concrete plan to transition downtown maintenance into a professional, local, unionized operation that doesn't rely on corporate middlemen. I'm asking for your continued support. The DDA needs to know that Ann Arbor is still watching. We need to keep the momentum high to ensure the final resolution hits the gold standard we've earned. Finally, I want to say a sincere thank you to everyone, the union members, the local businesses, and the residents who raised concerns about the privatization of our downtown. Your support for local workers is the reason we have this seat today. Ann Arbor shouldn't be for sale to the highest corporate bidder. We need local accountability, not corporate contracts. Be sure to like this video and follow me for more. And I'm Dave. Let's keep Ann Arbor local, keep the work public, and keep working together for the future of our downtown.